Good morning, Bande Matram. Welcome all of you. Here is a nice topic for you this morning, for this morning also. Our goal is to manifest the supramental reality. So this is the topic on supramental manifestation. Here we are in the process of describing supramental transformation. In goal, so far this goal is concerned, we go in many different ways, different angles we see. But here, Mother Course, our goal is to manifest the supramental reality. Supramental reality that has to be manifested here, and this is our goal. Already, in couple of occasions, we have discussed before you. You will be definitely will be remembering. So far, this supramental yoga is concerned. So far, this supramental yoga is concerned. It is simultaneously ascent and descent. Two things will be going on simultaneously. We will be ascending towards our highest source simultaneously the descent of the supramental force, supramental light, supramental ananda into this embodied earthly nature, embodied ignorant earthly nature, and it has to work on this ignorant nether plane on our mind and life and the body. And by the way, the process of transformation will take place. That is, this supramental force will transform our mind and life and body. Here also, the goal is very much fixed. This is very much fixed. We have fixed our goal. You will never forget this goal. Our goal, Mother Course, is to manifest the supramental reality, and we must never forget. Never forget whatever you are doing. Never forget means when the term forget is coming to you before you, you must remind you have remembered. With this mission and with this vision, you have been sent forward. That you must never forget. That is what the vision. And for that, actually, when we speak of the supramental, we discuss supramental force, supramental ananda, supramental light, supramental consciousness. So little bit we are going forward through the writings of the mother. A consciousness, that is what a consciousness, when we are discussing right now, that is on really on based on supramental consciousness. Anyway, mother quotes a consciousness luminous without obscurity. Very interesting. A consciousness luminous without obscurity, turned towards the supramental light. Already we have applied couple of terms like supramental force, supramental light, supramental ananda, supramental consciousness. So this consciousness luminous without obscurity, turned towards the supramental light and full of a supramentalized plasticity, turned with a supramentalized plasticity, or the condition what is there, the condition for the manifestation of the supramental light upon the earth. Here actually we see in various occasions different lights. Now you just imagine you are in the daytime, and this is a very clear day, very clear day. We can see, achieve this presence of the sunlight, solar light, very much prominent. In sometimes when these clouds come, they stand between the sun and us. When it actually covers the sunlight, covers the sky, then you can, this sunlight is not visible. But here we are right now, very prominently we are under the clear, crystal clear sunlight. So the condition is for manifestation of the supramental light upon the earth. Condition is the manifestation of supramental light upon the earth. That is what the condition, that is what your goal, that is what the object, and that is what the mission with which we have come here. That must not be forgotten. That is the great way. We must never forget. That is what. Again, the next step forward is a very still interesting. The force, when we talk of the force, because we are already in the midst of supramental manifestation, transformation rather, supramental transformation. This force is there, awaiting to be manifested. Some force is there, kinetic force, mechanical force. So many types of forces you see. Your human force, so many forces, horsepower, that unit, that is also very much clear to you. if you are having a technical background. So here is there, but this force, the force is there waiting to be manifested, waiting to be manifested, unmanifest condition, but it is not far away, far above. It is within the reachability at the almost maybe at your gate, on the top. It is awaiting to be manifested, awaiting to be manifested. We must discover the new forms through which it can manifest. How can we? How can it manifest? See, just imagine, Ganga was supposed to come down into the earth, and it was needed. It had the greater and bigger need of transformation. So it came, but the thing is that earth was not ready for that. Actually, Mahadeva, Lord Shiva, came into the midst. See, Shiva had to take the Ganga in his hair, and through his hair, naturally, that had that word bearing capacity. It was prepared, because that is Lord Shiva is much more prepared, and this is having a high strength. He could be able to mediate between this heavenly Ganga, and which was supposed to flow in this earthly environment, and to work for the development, prosperity, progress of this humankind, to be very much needful and helpful to the mankind at large. So here also, the same way, supramental force has to come down, and this earth is not prepared. Even people who were staying in the ashram, under the direct guidance of the mother and master, even they could not be able, because mother course. How I can take it for granted? Because mother course, even if some one person would be ready, some people will be ready, then Sri Aurobindo would not have left his physical body, because it is earth consciousness is not prepared. That is what. So here we must discover some new forms for that first, which it would through which it will manifest new forms, not in this ordinary form. That's what you have to prepare. You must come forward in the way of preparation and new forms for this supramental force to manifest here. It is nowhere in the, beyond your imagination, beyond your reachability. It is there to be. It is there, awaiting to be manifested, awaiting to be manifested. Just it is there. Just open the door and it will come. If you are ready to see and hear it, then everything is feasible for you. That is no doubt of it. So what about these new forms? New forms are needed for the manifestation of the new force. The new forms are required, because in this form, it is something, in whatever and however it has been changed, transfigured, it is not enough. So for that, actually, new forms are needed for the manifestation of a new force. For the new manifestation of a new force, for that new forms are required, and you have to go for that forms. Already Sri Aurobindo has quoted and explained in Sri Aurobindo Savitri. God be born into the human clay. When? What is the condition? When the hour of the divine draws near. The second condition is that simultaneously the condition is that the mighty mother shall take birth in time. Divine hour of the divine is drawing near. The mighty mother shall take birth in time. Then third condition, God be born into the human clay. So not in all the human clay. You are supposing it is a mistaken, it is your misunderstanding. In the forms made ready by our human selves, these forms, new forms, is required for the manifestation of the new force. For that, actually, preparation is necessary, absolutely necessary. Then we are going forward. The supramental force, after this supramental light, we are coming again to supramental force, is ready for manifestation. Supramental light was already there, and here also we are finding this force is awaiting there. You can understand, or you have listened. Here the supramental force is ready for manifestation, awaiting there at your gate, and on your top. Let it get ready also, and it will manifest. It is ready for It is ready for manifestation, and let it be get ready also, and it will manifest. The manifestation is a basic minimum requirement. For that, actually, you must be conscious and you must be prepared. When the supramental manifests, that is what? When the supramental manifests, an unequaled joy spreads over the earth. How can we know the manifestation of the supramental truth, supramental force? That is what the question being put to us again and again. People keep asking question. How does it? How can we know that this workforce is acting here? Here, mother quotes here, unequaled joy that can't be equaled with anything else spreads over the earth. Not only in your arena, on the earth you can feel the presence, the hue and fragrance of the trees, flowers will be multiplied. So you can understand here, unequaled joy, no equality it has. Drop all fear, all strife, all quarrels. So you, that is the preparation. Drop all fear, all strife, all quarrels. Open your eyes and your hearts to the supramental force. That is what the requirement. How shall we know? Okay, we know this is the awaiting, it has to come, it has to manifest, it is ready, it is on the process of already it is working in the earthly atmosphere. So what is our role? That's what the mother quoted, the world is preparing for a big change, will you help? Yes, but the telling yes is a big brief hesitation, brief confusion between you. Even in our people of our community, our friends who are in this pursuing this integral yoga, even they fear, they bother, they get confused. Will you say yes? Anything may have happen. Why shall we go into this confusion? Here also, how you have to be prepared. Preparation is absolutely necessary. Drop all fear. Second, all strife. Fear must not be there. Fearlessness. Second, strife must not be there. Three, all quarrels. You just drop it. Then open your eyes and hearts. Be open. Be open. So far, open your eyes and your hearts. The supramental force is there. It is well present. It is well working. It is well prominent. You have to see. For that, actually, three things you must do. Normally, we go through that. Even if we are seeing in our community lying bounded, so after some time we get quarrel, strife is there, hard hate is there, fear is there, everything is there. But you have to shed them. Open, drop all fear, all strife, all quarrel. Open your eyes and hearts. The supramental force is there. Then again, mother goes forward with patience. What we have to do? With patience, strength, courage, and a calm and indiscernible energy, we shall prepare ourselves to receive the supramental force. How shall we? How can we able? How can we prepare the initially? Fear, strife, and quarrel will be there. Eyes and hearts will be opened. Okay, and the next step. Then what is that? Patience. Already from the beginning we have explained. With patience, strength, courage. One is patience, it needs infinity patience. No, patience, strength, courage, and calm and indiscernible energy. That is what the requirement. We shall prepare ourselves. That is what the preparation. Ourselves to receive the supramental force. Already not, otherwise it can't be. We can't receive them. Simply it is working. But we know it is working, but we can't get some hints. Bright hints are not so bright, but any some faint hints we get, because we know every day we keep reading. But the thing is that is not enough. In calm and indomitable energy, courage, strength, and patience. With that, you have to prepare. We have to prepare ourselves. If this preparation is over, then the supramental force can be received. You can receive this supramental force. New words are needed to express new ideas. Very interesting. This is very artistic sentence from the mother. New words are needed to express the new ideas. With these old ideas, whatever these old terms, you can't express this supramental force, because this supramental This is the invention. This word is invention of so Sri Aurobindo. New forms are necessary for the new forces. Beautiful. New words are needed to express the new ideas. New words for new ideas, new forms necessary to manifest the new force. That is what the requirement for the supramental realization. We must be ready for that. Thank you for now. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.